Hello everyone. Hope you are preparing for PSI 545 examination. Just 20 days is left. This will be helpful for the upcoming fortnight 2 post PSI because the paper 1 which carries essay, precise writing and translation also carries highest weightage. Last in the previous uh, two of my own student has scored more than 36, 37 marks, which is very important. So I'll tell you here three mistakes you have to avoid while writing essay. If you watch this video, you will be getting content and also some of the important facts and also the mistake which you have to avoid in the exam. So we have divided both static as well as dynamic topics. So of course, corruption is one of the dynamic topic because 545 itself was in big news and many corrupt people involved, even big politicians and high bureaucrats got caught. So this may be expected topic and take it points from here and also collect from the points. Due to the paucity of the time, we have given some of the content here and kindly watch and continue to watch our upcoming videos as well on PSI. So understanding corruption, cause, effect, and solutions. So, as he has written, quote, that's a very good way of beginning. So, of course, you leave a indent. What is indent? You have to leave a half inch of space while beginning your essay. That is called as indent. So, in this case, he has not uh, left. So, if you leave, that shows the professional way of writing the essay, which you will be seeing in the newspaper as well. So make sure that you start leaving half a inch space of in the beginning, right? As Nelson Mandela aptly said, corruption is the enemy of the development and of good governance. It must be get rid of both the government and the people uh, at the largest come together to achieve this national objective. So somewhat great brought with the great personality. And of course, after this quote, you as in a previous session also we have seen there should be a connecting line. So that is missing. That is a prime, the first mistake. You should not do it, right? And corruption, he has defined it. That's a very good. So corruption, you could have quoted. Yeah, he has quoted as per Kautilya's Arthashastra. So in your way, you can quote and you can bring some of the books as he has mentioned it. So very good. So yeah, this is a good point. When it comes to the definition, there is no proper definition regarding corruption, but the most accepted one is the abuse of public power of the private benefit, as rightly said by the World Bank. So, see, of course, there is no proper definition. There is need not to tell this to the evaluator, right? So, when it comes to the definition of the proper definition regarding corruption, he might be knowing the proper definition. Can't be. You should not argue in the essay. That's other second important, most important point. So, and third most important point I'll be telling in the essay itself. Let's begin. So, uh, see, subheading is missing. Kindly make note that because I will be understanding what the next or what you are trying to say by reading the subheading. So, you should not do that mistakes. So, I have found a lot of mistake, but this person has improved over a period of time and is scoring very well. So, yeah. Today, corruption has become a huge problem in many countries. It can lead to an unfair distribution of wealth, social inequality, environmental degradation, public health, poor public sanitation. Corruption leads to decrease in the accountability of the government official as they are able to use their power for the personal gain without being punished. Yes, for instance, 2021 PSI scam has been noteworthy over India, where the highest official, the AGP, has been involved in a scam leading. So very good because he has written and down he has substantiated with the example. This is a professional way of writing. So it's good. So as I see, this is very dangerous. You should not bring first person. This is very important. Take it and don't repeat it again. As I said earlier, corruption. So again, This is the first essay the student has written. So of course, you should not personalize anything and should not bring the person's name or any party or political ideology, right? Should be very professional in writing essay. Yeah, this is one more aspect that I was telling. The third point is the flow chart. Essay is not to test your knowledge or kind of it's test to it is for testing your analytical understanding, how you can easily bifurcate the things and bring different dimensions. So this would be better if you write in case means. Not at all recommended to write this. And if somebody is telling, please change it. So don't do it. So I have written the comment as well. So subheading again missing, should not do it. The main cause of the evil include poverty or lack of resources. And he's telling why the corruption is. So I have to understand by myself. So that's not accepted. So some people have to take bribe for themselves and their families because they are so poor that they have no resources. This might get a better education for themselves, a job for somebody in family, and because of this, some father to trade several favors with their daughter to. So this is not, I think this is not at all is somebody you are putting allegation should not do that. Some people like you could have quoted some example instead of, or you could have wrote how corruption will also this way somehow is a advantage of corruption is written. So I think understanding of the essay should be proper. The next comes the corrupt politicians exist because there is a lack of information among the general public who vote them into office. These official or political leaders so uh, may pressure minor officials to engage in corrupt activities for the favoritism and nepotism. Yes, this can be a valid. So thirdly, because of low salaries and incentives, the same point is got repeated. Repetition should also not repeated. So that's one more thing. For instance, 2022 corruption report so reported is by Central Vigilance Commission state that the highest number of corruption complaints were against the employees of Home Ministry, followed by Railways. See, they are not taking your corruption in different ministry. This is has deviated. Further lack of transparency. Yeah, that's good point. So of course you should underline. Too much of underline is also not recommended. Kindly send it to us. Write our essays and we will evaluate freely and we will suggest you the improvement. So it should not happen before the exam because uh, uh, we should have a sufficient time to evaluate it, right? Uh, Finally, many of the Indian institutions responsible for enforcing laws, so we could have rotated, specified some of the institutions. So it's very generalistic it has become. So by looking into the above situations, so there is a need for wind force reform in each every sector. So reforms he has suggested. So they could have been reforms in to uproot corruption. He could have written the subheading. So primarily regulatory reforms. Yeah, he has written Corruption Act 1988 provide for political. Yeah, okay, and the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. He has further economical reforms like in addition, citizen engagement is a basic need for yes. So this is also established civil service board. So yeah, this is recommendation for police and judicial. Some commission, Prakash Singh commission, yeah, they have written is good. Only one dimension from police angle, yes, to conclude. So I think there is lot to conclude. Integrity, impartiality. This see corruption. You could have quoted in a conclusion also. If you APJ Abdul Kalam also says, if you pollute your duty, you have to salute everybody. If you don't pollute, you need not to salute anybody. That's a very good end you could have written. So some of the corruption great Ashok Khemka, who got transferred more than 42 times, is also one of the great example. E Shashidharan. So there are so many personalities, and you could have brought them into the picture. And also from so you could have written Lal Bahadur Shastri. Even when he died, he had a loan for what he has borrowed, the Maruti car. This interesting fact stuff has to be put in the paper because these old people who evaluate should get interest. So they have a habit of reading lots of novels and lots of these stories. they get it, involved if you put it lot of interesting stuff. So yeah, this is a need to still improvement, right subheadings, examples of corruption, need more solutions. So this is regarding the essay. So lastly, I will summarize at last is please do not use flowcharts. If somebody is saying, don't ignore it. And the second point, improve on your handwriting. Third, use subheadings. And fourth, you should bring lot of dimension. Don't personalize it. Don't bring any political names or all these things. So we'll be bringing more such videos. Kindly share with your friends, share with your deserving and serious aspirants, so that even one result will make us very happy, and our motto, our job will satisfy us. Thank you so much, and keep continue to watch our videos.